Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. I'm shuffling 6 cards and it's the Emperor and Empress cards from 3 different decks. I'm going to select 3 cards to see which perspective we're going to look at first, okay? So we have the Empress here. We have the Emperor here. So the next card will dictate which perspective we look at, and we're going to first look at the feminine's perspective. Oops, excuse me, because they're 2 Empress, okay? And then we'll end with looking at the masculine's perspective here, Libra. Using the vice versa tarot, these cards are double-sided, so I will simply flip the cards to look at the other person's perspective. It's not gender specific, so just know which role you're playing, whether masculine or feminine in the situation. I will use the pronouns he and she. So if I say he, I'm referring to masculine. If I say she, I'm referring to feminine, but it's not gender specific. But that's just the easiest way to express what I'm trying to say without it being too confusing. All right. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please let me know the feminine perspective of this situation. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feminine perspective. Okay. We actually start with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting that you're going to need to see everything that's happening. You need to realize that everything that's happening is supposed to be happening in this way. So there's a need to not doubt the situation. For the feminine, understand that it's happening how it's supposed to. This is a cycle that needs to happen. Okay. Now we have the Hierophant. Belief systems. Why am I getting a stubbornness here? Fighting things. So here's what I'm getting. The feminine might feel like they need to fight for some, like fight harder than what if you feel like you need to fight to get the masculine to see your side. It's you may be going against the tide. I don't know if you feel like you need to, like they need to see your side of the story. Almost like you are trying to defend your beliefs. Trying to get them to see your side of the story. You're fighting a battle here. You don't need to fight. You're trying hard to get them to see your side. It's almost like you're dealing with someone who won't see your side here. That's what I'm getting. This is the Ace of Cups, but I don't know. This card to me is very provocative. Some of y'all, there's I don't know if you're wanting this. You do want this. I feel like you want a new beginning with the masculine, but you're not really showing this to him. Him or her, okay, just remember I'm just using that because it's easier. The feminine wants a new beginning, but they're giving the masculine their backside. Almost like, here's my butt to kiss. So I don't know. I feel like some of y'all just don't want to deal, because you may be dealing with a very stubborn energy. Taurus is showing up. I'm going to clarify here. Excuse me. I think y'all were the ones I was coughing with last reading. What is going on? Jeez. Why is the Hierophant here? There's definitely some kind of imbalance here. Someone may have given more than the other. Yeah, there's a phase in this connection is ending, or it's already ended because of too much imbalance. One person felt like they were putting more in than the other. There's a disagreement here. The two are not on the same page. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. And I don't even feel like the two of you are friends. I mean, from the feminine perspective, things are not okay. And then we have the Sun. There's somebody who needs to see things. It's okay. The feminine feels like the masculine is not seeing things clearly here. I do feel like we're dealing with ego, and they're showing me the masculine side. Yeah, for the masculine, this feels like a fight. They see what they need to see. Feminines, they see what they need to see. We'll get to the feminine side. To the masculine side, but the feminine is only seeing their side. And it's not bad, because this is actually going to let the feminine free. You probably already broken free from the situation. We have the Six of Cups. Both are still thinking about each other, though. Both of you guys are aware that each other is still interested. Both are waving. So I do see communication coming back sometime. I'm getting a sense that the feminine feels like they know best, or that they have more knowledge. And it could be more spiritual knowledge here. It's almost like the feminine is more aware of the spiritual side of this situation. Yeah, you may be dealing with a separation. And the feminine may feel like she always has to put out a fire. So I do feel like there's a withdrawal of energy. Queen of Wands here. Yep. The feminine is trying to fix their life in a better way. Actually probably working on something that makes her feel more successful with herself. I do see the feminine in her own zen, in her own space. Goodness, these cards are flying out of my hand. Some of y'all dealing with a fire sign, a very fiery person. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and then we have the Sun here, which could be Leo. A very passionate person. There was a lot of passion here. I do feel like the feminine is trying to come to terms with everything, but building themselves up, becoming more confident while doing that. Moving away. Yeah, the feminine is moving away from this. Let me see, what is y'all overall energy? See, wanting communication, hoping for communication, 8 of Wands, but taking action in their own life, moving away from this, but somehow still feeling stuck to it. There's a conflicted energy here with the feminine. somehow still feeling stuck to... Feminines have not given up on this. No matter, like... Here's what I'm getting. If you told yourself that you've already moved away, I don't see that you have, feminines. Because you're still hoping for a new beginning here. You just want it to be different, where the masculine can see things differently and change their ways. There's something about the masculine seeing things in a certain way and not budging. That's what I'm getting. Like being a certain way, the feminine feels like he's not really trying to figure out if he's worth fighting for. How about that? Because there's a need, according to the feminine, there's a need for the masculine to see their side, to see her side. It's like, if he doesn't see it how I see it, I can't do this. That's what I'm getting. Let me keep going so we can get to the masculine. The feminine still wants communication. I can tell you that. Empress, but she's building herself up. Okay, so that's where the feminine is. This is how she's going to balance herself. Put energy and effort into herself. Empress, showing love to self. Feminines, this is where you get your abundance. This is where you actually break free from what's happening. Yeah, judgment. And that's what this is about. Okay. Seeing the situation for what it is, like replaying the situation and understanding what the real reason was as to why you had to go through this with this person. Judgment says you should review, assess, and realize what this is about. But there is opportunity for this, though. And the feminine wants... There is an open door if both partners take it. There's an opportunity to get this to come back. And not only that, for things to work out better than they did before. I mean, we do have the sun. This is about self-worth for you, feminines, because I don't think you were getting back what you were putting in. That's what this was about, getting you to take the right moves for yourself and remove yourself from a situation that was stuck and not getting anywhere. So the separation, because right now I feel like there's like a pulling back energy from each other. That was a part of this lesson. So you can put out these fires. But both people have to understand what it was about for it to actually come back and work out. That's what I'm getting. Everything that's happening is the way it should be. It should be happening. There's a lesson here. There's a cycle, like some kind of karmic cycle that had to take place to help both people. So let's take a look at the masculine side here. I'm going to flip all the cards over. The masculine. I'm sorry. I feel like the masculine is a little bit like see you wouldn't want to be you kind of thing. The way you got this too. I'm not laughing. This is not my first time seeing this card, but when I flip this over, it's almost like the masculine sees the feminine as in her feelings, and he feels like he's okay. He's okay. The masculine is like, whatever will be, will be. Almost like it is what it is. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. And if she's mad, well, sayonara. Some of you may have children with this person, so the only time you communicate is to talk about the kids. But, I mean, look at this. Ace of Cups is you giving him your butt to kiss. Here, I feel like he's still attracted to you and also hopes to renew things. It's a dark, this is like, here's the deal. Feminines are in their feelings. It's dark here. The masculine's like, once she softens up a little bit, I'm open. Because the energy feels a little lighter on the masculine side. Just to be honest here. It's like, I'm open. You can actually see the flowers. You can see the blue water. Here it's like, the feminine still has some kind of axe to grind. It's like, kiss it. I don't know. And the masculine is... the masculine is not fighting. I'm getting someone who is just trying to be okay with whatever happens. That's what I'm getting. Not going to fight it. Not going to reject it. Just going to just be. Okay? And see ya. I mean, literally, they keep making me. It's like, you want to be in your feelings? Bye. So, I honestly don't feel like the masculine thinks he's doing anything wrong here. Just trying to be. Okay, let me keep. Yeah. There's things that the masculine is dealing with, like, that the feminine is not aware of. The feminine feels like she knows everything. I am getting a, like, I know it all here. Like, I'm aware, you're not. But okay, so the feminine doesn't see everything. There's things that the masculine is dealing with to protect himself. May have restrictions that the feminine is not aware of. There's an eye here. If you can see it, I don't know if you all can see that. There's an eye here at the top of this tower. So there's a tower in the masculine side. There's no tower here. There are things that the feminine is not aware of, but the feminine feels like she knows everything. But no, there's things that he needs to protect himself from. Almost like the masculine is being watched by someone, something. Yeah. Feminine doesn't know this or is not aware. And then we have Six of Cups. Masculine here is on guard on something. I need to keep going. Let me flip all these cards, because yeah, the masculine feels like the feminine does not understand this. You're coming off as very harsh and unsupportive, feminines. He's not able to feel your energy at all. You're blocking him. Now, you are in your own zone, building your own in your life. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. He sees that you've cut him off and you're not even caring about what's happening in his life. And I feel like the feminine has things going on in his life. The masculine has things going on in his life. The feminine is not aware of it. She's only seeing this from her own perspective. There are things that are very, it's hard for the masculine. I'm seeing someone who prays a lot and hopes and wishes. I'm actually feeling a little bit bad for the masculine. The masculine needs support in some area in their life, and they don't know how to deal with it. And that's why they're like, okay, bye, because they have other things that they're worrying about. It could be concerning kids. Because I'm getting somebody who's on guard, so they can't really communicate right now. They won't be able to give you all of their energy because they're dealing with something else outside of you. Feminines, there's other things they're dealing with. So yeah, you're going to have to take a back seat right now. And they're going to have to be okay with that. And if you're all in your emotions and all of that, and you're not able to see that they have things going on in their life, you're not the only factor in their life. So if every time they communicate with you, they have to deal with drama with you, they're not going to want to deal with that. They have other things that they're trying to move away from. This is you moving away from them. This is them hoping the two of you come together, but there's other things in their life that is, I don't know, they may be closing out something with another person. Could be the mother of their child. Another committed relationship is still affecting them. I don't know. Some of them may have child support issues. Children. Yeah. They're working on setting themselves free from something that they were stuck to. This is what's really primarily on their mind, feminines. The masculine have other things they're dealing with. The mother of their children, yes, Empress. They're trying to actually just leave something behind. Someone behind. It could be the mother of their children. You need to be focusing on picking up Empress energy in your life. Y'all have two separate worlds going on. They're trying to forget about somebody. You need to realize this. That's what I'm hearing. It's not all about you, is what I'm getting. This person is actually, the masculine is actually picking up a stronger energy. They're becoming stronger. They are. And they do hope to reunite with you. They do. They're hoping to come back. They're hoping that this can come back. Like, they're hoping there's still a chance to reconcile. There's things, honestly, feminines, the masculine has other priorities right now than to deal with your, like, unfounded attitude problem. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all come off as you have an attitude problem. Let me see what the Ace of Cups is. Almost like you can't understand that they may have other things going on. Yeah, their money is being affected by something. They're not in the position right now to try to revamp the connection. And that's fine. Spirit says you need to be working on yourself. So yes, your energy needs to be blocked up. They need you, feminines. I'm talking to you. You need to be working on yourself. Your own project that you're building for yourself. That's where your world needs to be. Their world right now is separate from you, and they are intentionally not trying to deal with you right now because you seem to judge them or something. I don't know. Make them feel like a bad person or something. I don't know if a lot of you feel like you need to give them advice every time you talk to them. Here I'm getting Hierophant. Just know that there's things you're not aware of that's happening. They have other problems, is what I'm getting. With someone that they have children with, some other family situation that they need to work out. Feminines, this is what I'm getting. So this may be specific for some of you. Okay. The purpose of this is to get you guys to understand that there's other sides of the situation you're not aware of that's going on in the person's life. So just continue to focus on yourself, feminines. Masculines, whatever the situation is that you're trying to let yourself free from, I feel like you'll be able to get a happy ending here. Like things will go in your favor here, and you're going to get your power back. The way he holds his hand up like the magician, but this is the Wheel of Fortune. Things will come in your favor and you will regain your power. Now, once that happens, I feel like they will try to reach out to the feminine. But if the feminine is still in their emotions and coming off as defensive, he's going to be like sayonara. Just FYI. Okay. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. That's the reading. There's no extended for these. But I am offering a compatibility report. And it's, for those of you who are familiar with the timeline report, this is for 2 different people. So I would need 2 different date of births, and it will give you a detailed kind of synopsis as to the role of each other in the other's life and how the 2 can make it work. Okay. So that's what I got here. I hope that this was helpful. Let me know what you guys think about this. I'm trying it out to see if it's effective for you, but let me know what you think in the comments. Hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. This is a sample of the compatibility report, and what this report does is it connects the energy of 2 individuals and explain what you experience when you are together. So this basically tells you the areas that are easy and or challenging in the relationship. The compatibility report explains how your relationship will be experienced by both of you, so each of you separately, individually. It helps you understand and become more aware of the role the person is playing in your life. This report is not used only for romantic connections, but it can also be used for business partnerships and other relationship dynamics. So it would require the date of birth of each person. It'll let you know if you're dealing with a karmic relationship, if the connection is a past life connection. So it's specific, and it's supposed to help you understand the role this person plays in your life. So if you are interested in one of these reports, the information is in the description box.